Capricorn, welcome to your December love reading. So I'm going to pull an oracle card to start, then some romance cards, then jump to the tarot. So let's dive in and see what is possible for you in love this month. All right, rock and roll. There's a whole bunch of cards that want to come out. All right, so the card that came out is Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. That sounds intriguing. And this is the last month of 2025. Starting a new year, ending completions this year. Then 2026 is a 1 year numerology. Ooh, we had some cards pop out. So I may put them back in. Man, these cards are jumping for you. Let's see what's going on. All right. Woo. Okay. How's everybody doing around this? Oh, we had two pop up. Oh my goodness. So the two cards that jumped out, the first one that came out was apology. It says, never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Love that. And then the other one that popped out says, wedding, taking a relationship to the next level, one step at a time. So I think that pairs beautifully with this new beginnings and something's about to happen. That sounds amazing. All right, so let's take a peek at your energy. We're going to take a quick look at the recent, the current, and potential outcomes, and if there's anything that comes through about your current connection or new connection. Let's just see what happens. I'm here for it. All right. I hope that you are doing well and that, interesting. Oh my gosh, you have so many cups coming in. Okay. Interesting. Holy kittens. Okay. Rock and roll. Here we go. So, it looks like in the recent past, there was a little bit of an imbalance. There was obviously a challenge in love because we had first the Seven of Cups, then the Four of Cups come out, but then that's followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you felt like there was a missed opportunity in love, or there was some type of conflict and maybe you thought you couldn't move through the conflict, but you do. But what's interesting is it looks like currently what you're working on is a whole lot of alchemy. So that is like the main theme, the main game changer here. So this, we'll say maybe this sense of missed opportunity or like maybe messing things up, there was a lot of grief around that. But it looks like, because then we have the Knight of Pentacles and then we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. So you've moved through, or you're currently moving through that emotion. And of course, the Magician is all about alchemy and creating that new beginning, which goes back to that new beginning. So realizing that you do have the power to alchemize, to shift, to transform. And of course, you have everything at your disposal, right? You have all the elements with you. You have the infinity. It's as above, so below. So whatever you're moving through, and perhaps, using the energy of this super, full moon kind of is that catalyst or that helps support to get you through this, but you do because you're victorious. And then 6 also symbolizing harmony. So as you move through this and you alchemize or shift or let go, release any of those feelings, whatever, you are successful. So you are going to have to make a decision, because then we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like you're juggling something, and perhaps that's what is foremost in your mind. Like, ooh, how do I move forward? Right? I have this, I could go this route, I could go that route, or maybe even a third option, but still you have options, and you do you make the decision and you walk away from something. And it could be just releasing those feelings of that grief or the missed opportunity or this apology, which is interesting because there is something about apology, and that's funny because the apology card came up. So I don't know. Let me just see it. And it doesn't feel like, it feels like there's a joint apology, if that makes sense. Like maybe you said something or didn't say something in reaction to something, but it feels like your piece of it was more of a reaction, or maybe not having the right reaction at the right time. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my mind it does. And so it's almost like maybe you were hermiting for a while, because we do have the Hermit showing up here, but that's not what you're moving to. You're moving out of that. So you're stepping back into the world. So it's like, this feels good if you did take a step back and work through this grief, because you can't move forward if you're still holding on to the coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? That's not an energy that you can have a new beginning with. And the overall energy of this is stepping forward and a new beginning. What's interesting is we have the Two Pentacles as making the choice. You got then the Lovers, which can also be about making a decision. So it's almost like, can you make this decision from a space of love? Like, it's like, get out of your head, get out of that story, get out of the coulda, woulda, shoulda, because you have this new beginning, this new beautiful love story, or this next level in love. What's interesting is what is in the unconscious here is the Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of love that you both have for each other. And maybe one person expressed that. Maybe that's where you didn't have an appropriate, or maybe you were taken aback, or maybe you expressed that. Like, take it as it resonates. And once again, this is a general reading, so all of it may not resonate. But what's also interesting is under the deck, yeah, this has to do with words, because we have swords. We have the Five of Swords. And so this goes back to that, the over-analysis perhaps, or maybe not having the right words at the time. But when there is love there, and that love is real, when you are both in that neutral state, you can move forward, because then under that you have the Ace of Wands. And so aces are always new beginnings. Of course, we have the wands, we have the newness with the leaves on there. There's also like a lot of passion there. So I think if there is an apology that is necessary, that it comes through, with that open heart, from that space of love that you are capable of, and not being attached to any type of outcome. Just knowing that, speaking your truth from your heart, and then also receiving. I think so many times we struggle also with the receiving part just as much or more than the giving part. So I'm just going to pull a couple angel number cards here for any last little bits of advice. This feels really positive. So you're moving in the right direction. So that's the most important thing. And it's just really, and what I love about the Knight of Pentacles is he is methodical. He's a slow moving knight. And I know a lot of times that can be frustrating, but you're also earthy, and there is a practicality that you have, and really honoring that in this process. So, all right, last little tidbits of advice. So we got new beginnings again. So listen. I love that. And just have that be confirmation. So trusting and knowing in this new beginning. And like I said, it can be, once again, a new level. But there is like this fresh start, clean slate, tabula rasa feeling. And then the other angel card that came out is security, which I absolutely love. So a new beginning that feels secure, and there's a discipline key to it. And to me, Capricorn in their highest like vibration are very disciplined and hardworking. And to me, that just completely fits. And so it feels so supportive. So use that energy this month. You have nothing but good things to look forward to. So I absolutely love that for you, and so honored. And thank you so much for watching this. It truly is an honor to deliver these messages for you. So have the most magnificent month. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, subscribe, all the things. Share with your friends. Help spread the love vibes around the world. Sending Venusian blessings. And until next time, ciao, ciao.